For the math team, we're able to use Schoology. We're doing a lot of collaboration for our resources. What does that mean? Some of us work on assignments, and we're sharing pretty much everything that we do. It's a resource for everybody. So we create our sharing resource to where every time I create something, I automatically copy into the shared resource to where now everybody knows that Mr. Jackson shared this for Algebra 1. So all the other teachers that I've shared this resource with, which would be the rest of the algebra team, they can look in there and they see what my updates were. So it makes it very easy for us to copy and paste.
Since the implementation of Schoology in my classroom, I piloted it last year with 15 computers and used the blended learning model to actually have students in small groups working on a particular assignment in Schoology or a particular web quiz, while I've had individual instruction or direct instruction to a smaller group of students. Sometimes they caused me to split the class in half and teach, which allowed them to either be doing remediation type assignments or enrichment assignments, depending on how I had grouped the student. This year, using Schoology, I'm using it in a different manner. Bell work is placed in Schoology on most occasions to help assist students as they get ready to take their subject area testing. In biology, however, it's still paper pencil, but in English and Algebra 1, they will be using a computer. So getting them to start having that stamina to answer questions on the computer and not give up, also giving them time assigned to the computer. I've also used it for online discussions. Online discussions are great. It's a great chance for students to some students that don't actually talk in class, to actually have a voice on the computer. It's also allowed me to see where there are some gaps in learning, where I need to fill those gaps from one day to the next through exit tickets, or if it's just maybe we need to discuss what we discussed yesterday. Tell me something you didn't. One example would be tell me something you didn't understand yesterday. And a lot of students will give me something real brief and to the point, and then I'll ask another question and it kind of gets them to talk. If I ask the same question in class, I would get blank statements. So I'm getting to the point where students are actually learning to like the computer and what we're doing with the computer.
Schoology has greatly impacted my classroom. It changed the dynamic, the way that I teach, and also the process in which the students learn. It also helped me to collaborate with my co-workers, laying out a process in which our students can build up their vocabulary. Some of my English language learner students are using Schoology as a way to enhance their participation in the classroom. Most of our students are using technology on a daily basis. Schoology helps me to have a platform and an outlet to share correspondence with students that are absent, that may be sick, students that may have been suspended or coming back from suspension. This is a way for me to use this as a tool to help those students to get back on track. Also, students can access Schoology from anywhere, from their mobile phones, mobile devices. So it's greatly impacted my classroom, and it has transformed the way that I deliver my lessons to my students. So I really like the way that Schoology is set up, the way it shares information, and also the way other teachers can share resources with one another, and we can collaborate and do different projects